Tá, só me fala o que você quer. Você pode me falar, tá bom. That's where it all started. Like when she's about to say this, what's your name?
Yeah, taking two birds in one stone. That's what's all Big Ben. It was covered in snow.
Nasze baby miejsce nasze. Ładnie ma dużo razy
Can I reach?
Victoria Arena
Wymlana, no bo koszulka pierwsza wymlana.
Nie wyjaśnię.
En el papel es...
I know there is a name, but I don't know what it is because I just don't know enough. So for these three reasons, as always. Again, it brings you another point, I guess, on
Yeah, this is very.
You ought to go.
I don't want to go. I said I want to stay with Mom.
You don't walk?
No, I'm ready to go.
Ready?
पण इंग्लिशसाठी आयएल्स द्यावं लागते.
Which I mean, yeah.